Marketers, your time is now. Emarsys is on a mission to give power to the marketer. With Emarsys, they want you to wield the ultimate marketing power. Emarsys is an omni-channel customer engagement platform that connects more native channels than any other vendor in the market. Say farewell to one-size-fits-all campaigns. Emarsys empowers you with personalized, data-driven strategies that captivate your audience and boost your bottom line. Just ask Adore Beauty, Pet Circle, Total Tools, and City Beach. They've experienced firsthand the game-changing impact of Emarsys on their marketing efforts. Seize the reins of your marketing destiny today. Embrace Emarsys and watch your business soar to new heights. Visit Emarsys, that's Emarsys, emarsys.com now.
Welcome to The Checkout. We catch up with previous Add to Cart guests and ask them 5 quick questions to get to know them better and leave you with a little extra inspiration to get through your Friday. Here's your host, Bushy.
Today's Checkout features Justin Ryan, co-founder of Glow Capital Partners, a growth equity firm investing in high-growth brands and businesses in Australia and New Zealand. Having led 22 private equity investments and being a big fan of partnering with innovative entrepreneurs and founders, Justin started Glow Capital in 2021 alongside Kate Morris of Adore Beauty. Earlier this year, they secured their first major investment, Cargo Crew. Justin, welcome to The Checkout. Thank you for joining us. We had a great chat around all things private equity, some of your recent investments and your historical investments, and what you look for in a founder and also an e-commerce business was really, really enlightening. We're here to learn a little bit more about you. 5 quick questions. Number 1, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever bought online?
It's not wildly weird, but I do sleep every night with a cushion in between my legs. It stops me sort of turning over too far in my sleep. So That is like become the equivalent of my blankie. And I didn't really even know that I needed it until it turned up online in an ad and I ordered it and it's changed my life.
When you travel, do you have to put a special request to the hotel for a special in between the legs pillow?
Look, it's either a combination of finding a cushion around the place or just going old school with nothing.
You go. So there are dedicated pillows that you buy online for that purpose?
Yes. Yeah, it's a sort of carved out thing that fits between your legs. I mean, I don't want to get into it in too much detail, Nathan, because the territory is becoming a little dangerous.
We've learned a lot about you, actually. That plus the European shoes. We're getting a good picture of you here, Justin. All right, number 2. Who is your favourite retailer?
At the moment, I'm just loving watching the LSKD roll out, and I'm loving watching the July roll out. And for me, I love ordering online. I'm not necessarily one of these people that, loves the retail experience as such, but I think it's just so great to see some of the great brands, great emerging e-commerce brands in this country then converting that brand story into a retail format, bricks and mortar format. So I think they're both doing a super job and I'm loving it.
And really exciting, I think, that the sites aren't just set on Australia. Launching stores here, but then also putting the odd store overseas as well to test those markets.
100%. I mean, those two are determined to build great global brands, and I'm following their journey and enjoying it very much.
Yeah, great.
Great founders.
Very great founders. We've had both of them on. I'd love to have them back soon, actually, because so much changes so quickly with them. Number 3, which e-commerce practice do you wish was history?
Probably just the pop-up when you go to the site. I mean, sometimes I can't even see the site because the pop-up's so big for the 10% discount. Sometimes I can't work out which button to press to get rid of it. I recognise it's got its uses, but I just feel that pop-up's a little bit overdone. Yeah. What do you think, Nathan?
I think unsustainable packaging. I just think there's no excuse for it anymore. There are so many alternatives out there for it. I've got one sitting here on my desk right now. I won't name who the retailer is, but they call themselves a sustainable retailer. It's a cardboard box, it's a recyclable cardboard box, but they've got just sticky tape all over it. And I'm like, there are alternatives to that.
That's terrible.
It's a simple fix. Can you recommend a book or a podcast that our listeners should immediately get into?
Oh, look, Nathan, I've been consumed by podcasts. I mean, I used to listen to books online, but now I've never got any time because I'm just trying to get between all the podcasts. Now, apart from your wonderful podcast, which takes first priority, which everyone would say, I am loving and have continued to love the Acquired podcast, and there's been a couple of great ones there recently. It was Walmart most recently, but there's a super one on LVMH in there.
Great.
And I love the Founders podcast as well.
Yep.
And look, there's a bunch of those. I mean, you said I've got a bunch of them. Invest Like the Best is another great one. And then actually for sort of the weekly update, I do love All In, which is very American, and there are sort of like 3 sort of billionaires. And then there's another one called My First Million that I've just started listening to, and that's the sort of smaller time version of All In. So I got a lot to listen to and so much to learn. So I love it. I'm a podcast junkie.
What speed do you listen to your podcasts on?
1.5.
Yeah, that's my.
What
that's my
about you?
Yeah, I'm 1.5.
Except yours. 0.75.
Yeah, 0.5. I can't get enough of my own voice, honestly. Do you have any podcasts that you go to stay up to date with, say, business news or trends?
Well, that All In, I find is sort of, it's a lot of American politics, but it discusses sort of probably mainly American, but possibly global sort of big issues of the day. So if whatever's on, they'll be talking about it. I mean, there's another one called The Pivot with Scott Galloway, which is similar, but I like All In better now.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an acquired taste, though, without wanting to have a play on words on the other one I like.
All right. Good recommendation. Thank you very much. Finish this sentence. The future of retail is?
I think it's brand. I think brand is trust, whether it's socially or quality. And I think if you're not building a brand, you're not building something that's going to endure.
Yeah. That's great to hear from an investment perspective. I know a lot of founders who are pumping a lot of time, effort, care into their brand will be heartened to hear that.
Look, I think branding is everything, and yeah, we really believe in it and value it.
Justin, thank you for joining us on The Checkout.
Pleasure, Nathan.
To hear more from Justin, jump back into episode 354, where Justin shares the benefits of having an experienced grassroots founder like Kate Morris at the head of the company. He also delves into the detail of attractive unit economics, and we hear the red flags he looks out for when investing in businesses. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep adding to cart.